Chatting, you chatting. Go for us. Oh, already know. Don't be, bro. Who's who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna stop you? It's your boy. Glad to be here. Feel me? I agree with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because that's how you end up with single parent households. Absolutely. That part. Mm. It happened for a reason. Echo. Talk down to him. I'm letting you talk, bro. I'm letting you talk. Mm. That shit's crazy. Like, what are you expecting? What are you expecting them to do when they get their life together and they get to where they're supposed to go? They're not gonna look back for you at all. That's how you that's how you see these parents getting put into these elderly homes and they sit there and rot. They get tortured and they rot. Like I see it too much. Yeah, dead ass. They hate you. They remember the shit that you do. I promise you, they remember that shit. How you raised them, how you talk to them, how you abuse them. They remember that shit, all of it. Yeah. Without getting wrung out, without getting clean. Yeah. And that's discipline and shadow work. You gotta clean yourself out before you can really put that into another child. Cause what are you doing? Everybody, all of these parents are walking around unhealed. That's the issue. And then they spreading that unhealed, that trauma. Yeah, yeah. Cause they the root. Yeah, they the root. You feel me? They the start. You feel me? Yeah. You didn't do your work. It go back. It go back. It goes so far back. It do. You sitting there, you seen death. So now you wanna create life now. In the words in the words of a wise man, you are not responsible for damn how that shit go. You you are not responsible for the how that shit is your the consequences of your environment, but you are responsible for your healing. You are accountable for that. You're accountable for all of that. Nothing is an excuse. Not when it comes to you. You make excuses every day, but just minor bullshit, and then you just get comfortable with making excuses for yourself. You put off stuff. Then you stop taking accountability for little stuff. Oh, now what? See, y'all gotta understand something. Yeah, see, y'all gotta understand something. Becoming evil is not a is not as hard as y'all think. Like it happens with one little action, and then that one little action it trickles and turns into a domino effect. And you don't even know. By that point you don't even know you just in the thick of it. And now and that goes with accountability. That goes with them excuses, everything. You gotta take a look in the mirror. You gotta really sit in the mirror and be truthful with yourself. Be honest as hell. Yeah. You gotta sit with yourself. You gotta really go into that darkness by yourself. Because mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You gotta go in there. You gotta you gotta tussle with all them demons, all of them thoughts that's been in your head, stopping you from doing what you've been trying to do. Yeah. Yeah. Look, look. let me help you out for the people who can't grasp that. So if you're gonna use religion to parent your children, then you have to embody the principles of that religion yourself, and not just what's written down. You gotta really go within and understand what is being spoken to you in them texts. You gotta really understand. Yeah, and it ain't, and you can't. Like, y'all gotta understand something. Like, yeah, Flogi, he's speaking it. He's speaking it. He's speaking it. Like, one thing about religion, like, y'all gotta stop giving so much energy to, is it demonizes like shit that you need to actually fucking know. Like like yeah, like when it comes to like bad shit like demons and all of that, like at the end of the day, y'all end up going to a voodoo priest or something. When it get real wicked out there, y'all end up going to them. But you won't take the time to understand like why that is. It's because they take the time to understand the scary stuff that y'all supposedly call scary. uh, and then you realize you are creation, experiencing creation through creation. Ah. Mhm. Facts. That's the brainwashing. Uh huh. Uh huh. Mhm. What? Nah, I'm plugging in my headphones. You good? Keep going. Yeah, they gotta say what they thoughts, cause I gotta plug my headset in. So look, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna say this. Real talk. When it comes to if you're gonna live a life to where you're gonna give your energy away to something other than yourself, um, you have to embody them outside of yourself. That's exactly what you're doing outside of yourself. Well, you well, people will ask the question of how do you live? How do you give your energy to something outside of yourself when you're, creation experiencing itself through itself? Yeah, well, because you are externalizing your power, essentially. You're not believing in that you're really all of this. And so, like, once you get to a, oh wait, nah, see, now I'm going, that's deep territory. We don't need to go there just yet. We don't need to go there just yet. Yeah, yeah, that's another, yeah. 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 But man, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. Well, first of all, I have to say this: I'm not a parent, so just so everybody understands, I'm not a parent, but I'm going to be a father, and I'm going to be a damn good father, because I was raised in a narcissistic household. My grandmother was narcissistic heavily. Like, she knows she is one now. Um, like, to the T. She's a result of someone who has not done any of their healing. And once it gets, I understand it comes to a point in once you get to a certain age, like, you get fucking soft locked into that trauma. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like, the way I see it manifest in your later years, dementia, schizophrenia, you get real sick. You get real sick. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't saying that's my folks, but it's like that, like, for real. That's a result of all the trauma that you did not release, that you did not work on actively healing. It manifests as disease and dysfunction in the body, because your nervous system goes unregulated for so long, and you're living in a state of chaos for so long. You start manifesting chaos in little stuff, and everything trickles. Y'all have to understand that everything trickles. Everything. So if you're manifesting chaos all the time, even in little ways, you could see, this is why you have rich people who are not happy. You can do all the, listen, motherfuckers do all the fake ass work in the world and think they're good, but still you can still see their soul is unanchored to their fucking body. You can still see they live in a shallow life, like, because they have not found fulfillment within. You have to really find fulfillment within, like, honestly. Like, if you want to be able to hold the capacity of love for a child, you have to be able to hold that shit for yourself. And then you have to be able to you have to be able to then listen to me, because a lot of y'all do this because y'all come from the same type of household. You pour from a half empty cup, and then when you ain't got nothing left, you sitting there mad as hell, like, why the fuck did I do that? and you looking at them when you should be looking at yourself. So you gotta pour from a overflowing cup. No, matter of fact, you don't even have to pour from it. It's overflowing, so it's just gonna trickle. You feel me? It's, you know what I'm saying. So, and then some, you also gotta understand. Like, see me, I deal with, you know, a narcissistic grandmother, but you know, as her being a grandmother, she raised her son, and he has narcissistic traits. Like, I can't really speak too much about the things he's been through, but you know, he's been to jail, he's been to prison for a good amount of time, and yeah, he been through some shit. So, like I said, like, you feel me, like, people aren't necessarily victim, they're not responsible for the circumstances all the time, but you are responsible for your healing. And I have, you know, seen him um do a level of healing, but there's still that level of work that he refuses to do. It's like you're projecting, and I can clearly see that. See, when you start healing, bro, you really start to see through people. Like, it gets to a point where you're just like, ugh, this, I don't want to deal with this. Like, you're on the energy budget. Like, you're on the energy budget because you realize, like, every exchange is, you're exchanging energy and karma, energy and or karma. So you have to cleanse from that. People don't do that. We live in a world where a lot of these families, they go generations and generations upon generations without doing any type of healing, and then they end up us. The one, particularly the on the outside looking in. We looking in and we see all the bullshit and we like, man, I don't even want to deal with this, but y'all irritate me to the point to where I understand within myself and my role for what I'm supposed to do. Like, I have to say what I have to say to you because you talking crazy. You out of your damn mind. You out of your rabbit ass mind, as they would say. I gotta expose shit because you thought you was living sweet. Nah, you not living sweet. You're not living so sweet. You're living a lie too. Since people gotta understand this. Like, we don't all have it together, and that's okay. We don't all have it together. Stop comparing yourself. Stop worrying about what other people got going on. Worry about yourself. And the people who, I promise you, the people who look like they have it the most together are the ones who are probably going through it the most.
Oh no, hold on, y'all. My mic's busted. Hold on. No, you keep going. Oh, there we go. My fault. My fault. You go ahead now. Y'all can hear me, right? Testing, testing. You good?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Apologize, I did not mean to interrupt. Had a little
I just
disconnect
had
there.
finished.
Oh, bet. Yeah, a little bit of disconnect there for a second. But what I say, I told y'all he was gonna talk to you. Los don't play.
Like, walk with me, gang. Walk with me. Take a real just nice stroll with me. Let's admire the scenery. Let's look at the birds. You feel me? The squirrels,
That
the
part.
trees. Take a deep breath in. Breathe that in. That's not air. That's consciousness.
Ashe.
Shit.
Yes. May your mother ground you, and may your dad open up your mind.
And if they ain't doing that, set them straight.
Yup.
Listen, Listen, this is what I
Ah, he
say.
said it.
This
He
is what
said
I say.
it.
This is what I say. 3 strikes and they out. But
Yep.
we living in a time period right now where you can't give too much of your energy. Can't
Yep.
give too much of your energy, sister, brother. Can't do it.
Yep. Yep.
It's
We say sister because that's what our focus really is, that divine feminine.
absolutely.
This earth needs to be instead of redefined, redivined.
Yeah. Ha.
But seriously, I think a lot of people just need to realize that it's time to stop having kids without doing the mental work. It's time to stop finding distractions in your life just because you're not willing to do that mental work. Because I've met too many people that use the kid as a distraction in their actual life. Oh, but I gotta do this for this kid. This kid, I ain't got time for that, and the other. Nah. Your
Ooh.
kid, your child looks to you. Always remember that.
Oh. I got some, bro. I got some.
Go ahead.
Oh. And if you a single parent, and if you a single mother specifically, I'm
Here
sorry,
we
but I
go.
absolutely have to say this.
Here we go.
Do not use your child as an escape.
That way.
Do not use your child as an escape from the absence of that father in the house.
Yup.
And what
Yup.
I mean by that is don't form a codependent relationship with him
Yup.
because he's gonna grow up to be a menace. I want you to understand that.
Yup.
He will grow up to be a menace.
100 fucking
You
percent.
don't want that.
Like really, really, y'all don't.
Really, you don't. That's the one that you get a call from. Like you get a call from the police late at night at like 3 o'clock in the morning that that he's in jail
Man,
for
we
some
believe you
crazy
have your
shit.
son here with us. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like for real.
uh,
That's why it's important to do that work so you don't get with the wrong person. And this is for everybody. Say this, like for real.
mm-hmm.
But you gotta listen to your intuition.
Mm-hmm.
You have to listen to your intuition. That shit keeps you out of trouble. If you get a strong urge in your gut,
Pay
listen to
attention
that.
now.
Uh-huh. If you get this just knowing or
Pay
you feel
attention.
like there's a red
Yup.
flag, don't sit there and not say nothing. Address it. And if it still don't sit right with you, take flight.
It's your universe. You have every fucking right.
Mm-hmm. You have to be selfish in order to be selfless.
Where did I hear that before? He's done told me that plenty of times, y'all.
You have to be. Otherwise you're gonna get zapped.
Yep.
You're gonna fuck around and lose something or gain something that you don't want.
Yep. Your ancestors put too much work into shit for you to squander it, for you to just overlook it. And if they didn't, it's your job to do so.
Dead
Huh?
ass.
But yeah. So far, that's all I got, man. That's really what I wanted to speak on.
Word, true.
I love all y'all, but y'all gotta stop running from yourselves. Y'all need to face the music inside.
Mm, you really got to. Like if you want to be the better person that you strive to be, you have to. You gotta look deep within. You have to address all that bullshit inside of you. Like really actually address it. Ask why am I having these thoughts? Is this actually my thoughts? Are these my emotions?
Yes.
Start
That
with asking
part.
yourself questions. That's where it starts. You'll get your answers eventually
Like
if
when
you pay
someone.
attention.
Yes, sorry, I didn't mean to take it from you.
Oh, go ahead, take it. Take it away.
The way I see it, when someone says something out of pocket that because you said something, they go, "What was that supposed to mean?" Those are the questions you're supposed to ask yourself. Just
Mm-hmm.
because you say it doesn't mean you ain't supposed to question it.
Facts. You
Like,
gotta gain an internal compass.
yes.
Yeah.
I think people forget they do that shit all the time, just not to their self.
Mm.
Turn everything you do inward and find out what happens.
Mm-hmm. Oh. And in order for you to turn yourself inward and really take a look at yourself,
Here we go.
you have to get rid of that ego.
Here we go. Yup.
You're gonna have to smack that ego a little bit.
Yup.
I have to let that junk go because it's gonna talk to you crazy.
Yup.
It's gonna talk to you crazy as a motherfucker, man. It's gonna talk crazy. You gonna get to a point,
Consistent.
man. Yeah, consistently, yes. Yeah. So,
Every chapter. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so you gotta be able to understand when your ego is talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
When your ego is making up the thoughts. Your ego is the one projecting onto you. So whether you know it or not, you're being projected on at all times, and that's by your own ego.
Yep.
You just have to become more aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad thing. Once you understand what the ego actually is,
There it
see,
is. There it is. There it is.
instead of fighting with these internal machinations,
Haha.
what you need to be doing is making them work for you, not
Yup.
against you.
That
Those
part.
so-called demons, don't banish them, make them work for you.
I
Why?
mean, that's
See,
you.
like you feel like that. Facts. That's you. But it's like think about it like this: if they've been doing all this leg work to mess you up, you gotta pay me back. Oh, you gotta pay me
Right.
back with interest. Oh yeah, I'm your boss, and I got a whip in my hand.
Right. Type shit. Type
Yeah, yeah,
shit, bro. For
yeah.
real, though.
You paying me back with interest for sure. I'm getting all of that back in blood. Like,
Birdman, nigga.
Pooh Shiesty.
You said that would come for your neck.
Yeah, like I'm getting all of that back. Like you think that was free? You think you was gonna do all of that for free? Nah, cuz you gonna work for it.
And this is something I've learned the hard way. Well, not necessarily hard way, but something I definitely learned is ego changes as you change.
Oh yeah.
He a tricky motherfucker or she.
Mm.
A tricky motherfucker.
It's constantly ever evolving.
Yup. Your ego gets spiritual with you, or at least makes it look that way.
Mm.
You gotta be careful.
When you have an ego death, listen, I'll explain this to you. When
Yes, there you go.
when you get close to having an ego death, that's when your ego is gonna be the loudest because it's about to die. That's how you know you about to have one. And once you have one, you're gonna be in a state of just I'm here. Feel me? Like it is what it is, baby.
Yup.
Then that's when the new ego is gonna start to come in. You're gonna start to be like, there's these new stimulus that I just don't quite like. I wonder if I react like this, or maybe I should react like
Yeah.
this because this makes me feel a certain type of way. or a certain thought comes into my head.
Oh man.
And the thing is, that, like you said, bro, the ego is super tricky.
Oh
It
yeah.
is it's super tricky. It can sneak up on you. It sneaks up on the best of us, the absolute best of us.
And if
Get
you got
consumed
a
by it.
you got a
That's why
trickster
you see.
spirit.
Oh yeah, man, bro, you're not ready for that.
I'm
That's
sorry. You're right.
that's a whole nother. You feel me? That's a whole nother. That's something else.
Yeah, my fault, my fault.
That's something else.
Yup.
But damn, if you get to a point, damn, I
Mm.
forgot what I was gonna say.
I know, I'm sorry, y'all.
Cool, it's cool.
I
I'm
think
gassed.
I
I'm
think I'm
gassed.
feeling something too though on that trickster spirit for myself personally that. So anyway.
Oh yeah. So it gets the best of us, and that's how you see, like, if y'all have ever, like, for the spiritual community, like if there's anybody like that that's been in the spiritual community, and you looked at certain people on, YouTube or whatever, at a certain
Hmm.
point, they was coming from a place of spirit, and ego working together in tandem.
Sovereignty.
Mhm. But then at a certain point, the ego took over completely, and spirit left the building. And once
Mm.
spirit left the building, that's when they lost all their protection.
Yep.
That's when all of the work that they did, if they did any for real, in quotations, because,
Yup. Yup.
feel me, not enough, it's gonna take you down.
Yep. You do the parts you want to do, but you don't finish the work.
Right? You have to finish what you
And there it
started.
is. That's the part where ego starts to like really fight. Right there.
Hmm.
That's what he was trying to tell y'all. That's what he is telling y'all. So when you
Yup.
get close to that transformation,
I gotta pay attention. Spend time with yourself. That's why it is important to be able to be alone. And
yes.
man, see,
Yes.
y'all motherfuckers gonna stop romanticizing being alone. Stop romanticizing that shit. It is not as cracked up as y'all think it is. I
Mm-hmm.
promise you. I fucking promise you.
Mm-hmm.
Stop romanticizing it. We as human beings are
That's how you.
social creatures.
Yes.
If we want to speak physical, just period. We're social creatures. When you're when you're when you don't have social interactions for a while, you actually fucking can go crazy. Did you know that?
Hmm.
Some of y'all probably didn't fucking know that. Healthy interactions, especially.
Yes.
The average human needs, I think, is it 6 hugs a day?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah,
you feel
yeah.
me? To regulate their nervous
On
system or
a
something like
chemical
that.
level.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like that shit is chemically coded. Like
see,
on every
science
level,
and
it's coded.
man, science and magic go hand in hand. Your body is
Absolutely,
literally that.
absolutely. That's the blueprint.
Yup, yup. And the only reason, I mean, this is the only reason I'm sharing this is because I got love for the collective. I want the collective to grow, and I want people to be held accountable.
They'll grow in their own time. Truly, they will.
Yup.
Thing is,
For
it's
those.
not it's not every man for itself, but it's like you gotta I'm use the words of a wise man. You gotta look in the mirror first. You gotta look at the man in the mirror first. The woman.
Yep.
Gotta
Yep.
fix them up. And you gotta fix up the bathroom.
Mm.
Then gotta go to your room,
Mm.
closet. Feel me? The living room, the kitchen, all that. If you got a
Yep.
basement, then you gotta go on the porch. Then and finally you can look down the street, but you can't go down the street yet.
Yup.
You gotta tend to that grass. You gotta tend to your lawn. You gotta tend to your grass.
Y'all weren't ready for it, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah.
Mhm. And then you feel me, go down the street. But
Yep.
before you
Yep.
do that too, you still also gotta make sure the people in your house are straight. Gotta help them tend to themselves too.
Yes, bro.
As much as they're willing to, take,
Okay, yep, fair enough.
because you cannot self-sacrifice.
Yep.
You cannot self-abandon, because that is you giving away your power.
Yeah, that shit's dead.
Absolutely.
It's your life for a reason. Like, duh. Like, think about that one.
Yeah, it is your life for a reason, and you have to live for yourself. That doesn't mean be selfish. That just means be more considerate of yourself other than other people. The same love that you will openly give to other people, you have to be able to give it to yourself. You have to be the container to hold that love. That's what you are. You're the
Mm.
container.
Mm.
Otherwise, when you're just giving from an empty a vesselless container, like you're not you're not really giving from a place. Feel me? You're just giving out of thin air, and that gets draining.
Yep.
That gets mad draining, and then you sitting there looking stupid,
Yep.
salty, mad. We all been there. And you just gotta, you gotta be honest with yourself. Like everything that I talk about, I can say this shit to myself, no problem. That's the issue. That's the issue that I'm seeing. People can't say that shit to themselves. Like, and
Cognitive dissonance.
cognitive dissonance. And here's the thing too, like there's a balance with that. You gotta be able to talk crazy to yourself, but you also gotta be able to hype yourself up. Not all the
Yep.
time, every time. Every motherfucking time.
Yep. Hmm. Well, damn. Man.
And I'm gonna just let you know this. I'm gonna let you know this. The biggest cap you can ever do to yourself, the biggest gaslight you can ever do is doubt yourself, doubt your words.
Ooh.
That's taken away from your power. So when you trying to go through the process of filling up your own cup, you have to make sure there are no leaks. That's a leak. That's a major leak.
I thought of
That's a
my
major
bad.
fucking leak right there. Sometimes you gotta be quiet. You gotta move in silence. Absolutely move in silence. And moving in silence means, hey, not saying I'm moving in silence, just moving in fucking silence.
Yup.
That's what moving in silence means.
Yup.
Because, listen, the reason why we say this, like moving in silence, and I mean, keep certain shit to yourself from literally everybody.
Yep.
And it's not a bad thing. Like you may be thinking like, what about my closest people? You know, you feel me? This is what it is. And I'm just gonna break it down like this. This may not be the case, but like if y'all understood the power of what is it? Assumptions. The power of assumptions. Oh, the power of influence.
Ah, okay. I see what you're getting at.
No, what is it? No, I'm missing it. I'm missing it. It's not persuasion. It's something else.
Oh. You talk about like when someone knows your shit.
Nah, it's like yeah, kind of when they know it, but they like instill a doubt in your head about
Yeah.
it.
Oh, the power of doubt, really. Shit, if that's what you're talking about.
Nah, that's not it. But we'll use that too. It's a broader term for
Okay.
what I'm trying
Got
to
you,
say,
got
but
you.
I can't fucking remember it. But if you understood the power of that shit, like somebody could say something to you and you'll just be thinking about it and thinking about it, and now you've put an energy into that thing. And you should have been putting energy into what you're trying to manifest or what you're trying to do, you feel me? Or just what you know. Because I'd rather be right now
And,
and
yep.
and be wrong later. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes it's gotta be like that. You gotta just hold shit to your chest like I know what I know and y'all just talking crazy.
Yes.
y'all
Yes.
talking crazy to me.
100 fucking
Like
percent.
like when you know something, you absolutely know it. And you just gotta walk in that. So we provided we screamed at y'all for not healing and provided things to do to heal. Self abandonment is your biggest problem, like where you're losing your power. In order for you to believe in yourself, you gotta stop doubting yourself.
Oh, hell no.
When you gotta start practicing trusting your intuition. Stop second guessing yourself when you feel something or you think something. And you know, we talked about ego and all that, how you know, and all these things. This comes with self awareness. This comes with what I'm talking about. This is levels. There's levels to all of this.
Yep.
See, and here's another thing too. And then I'm gonna stop talking because I've been talking.
Nah, you good. Nothing but spirit.
When you first start really dedicating yourself to your healing journey, it's just like working out. You're not immediately going to see results. It may take years. It may take months.
Mm-hmm.
It may take weeks, depending on how much healing you've actually done. Days. But once you get into a point to where you start seeing the results, I need you to understand where you are. You are now in flow state. Now you can manifest your results more. You can manifest them instantly.
Yo.
Manifest them more clearly. You can see the results. You feel me? So when you start seeing that, you're now in the flow state. You manifest from a more genuine place
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because you're getting validation. You're getting internal validation. What you actually need. You don't need external validation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people seek external validation
That's
because of
crazy.
social media.
Oh, don't get me started. Yeah, we nope.
I'm about to.
Nope. Oh,
I got you. I got you.
nope.
Here. Let me hit you with this. Let me
No.
hit you with this. For anybody who got offended by that, I just want to say this: if you have social media, if you have a social media, period, you are seeking some type of validation. If you post on it, you are seeking validation. And in some way, shape, or form, when you're on social media, you're seeking validation.
Yeah, you ain't wrong there. You ain't wrong there.
Unless you have your account on fucking private
That's
and
facts.
you don't
That's
interact and you
facts.
just stalk. Not stalk, but like what's the word
Scroll.
for it? Yeah, scroll and shit. Like,
Might as well be stalking shit.
yeah, yeah. You are seeking validation. That's what social media is. That is the root of what it is. So think about that when you post. Think about that when you take a picture and you post that shit.
Yes. Leave your shit to yourself.
Mm.
Social media, I've come to realize the only reason we should have anything like social media, anything like books, congregative areas, is for growth. Entertainment comes from the moment in time. You get entertained by what you're doing, not like you don't seek entertainment. You find entertainment in what you're doing and what you're going through. The only time we, truthfully, if you go all the way back, the only time we really needed, even in games, we needed social interaction was to learn something from someone, to study. Like, truly, that's what that was for. Like, no joke.
Mm.
No joke. That shit was made to learn. Not just sit there and become a zombie. But I can't, there's some things I just can't talk too much because I get too irritable on it. And I will share my own opinion instead of just facts. But I genuinely just hate social media. And part of the reason is because it draws me in too. Like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I know it's
Yeah.
exciting. It's entertaining. That's
It's a
the whole
dopamine
point.
rush.
That's what they want.
Yeah, it's a dopamine rush.
Mm. But going back to the beginning, y'all need to show your kids love more, plain and simple. Show them the love you never got. Show them the grace you never got.
That part.
Be present in their life.
Uh-huh.
Be able to be present in their life. Fuck I'm talking about.
And when they need help, don't help them in the way you think they need help. Help them in the way
Yes.
you know, or the way they need help.
Yes.
Please, because
Absolutely.
some of y'all be offering half-ass help, and it's not even help.
And for those who are choosing to take on that guardian role, understand what you're putting yourself in and be ready for
Mm,
it.
mm,
If you are that step parent, or if you're just that foster parent, or the whole guardian, not even a step, just a fucking parent, that, well, yeah, that would be a foster parent, right?
step parent, whatever you want to call it. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
like it's guardian.
yeah. Y'all don't just say
You,
yes out of obligation.
yeah, do that because that's what you want to do, and you genuinely feel like you can be in that child's life.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Like I can I'll speak on it. Fuck it, I'll speak on it. I I listen.
He said, uh,
I got with a mother one time. I was okay with being a stepfather.
mm,
I was absolutely okay with that.
yep.
Shit, we even went to what that place called? Like I was Listen,
I don't
listen,
know
man.
what you're
Listen,
getting
man.
at. My bad.
I don't even know what I'm getting at. I'm just gonna say, listen, if y'all ain't, if you not ready for that, don't even be in their life. And something else too, if you're gonna be in that type of situation, also look at the dynamic of the child with that parent.
Yes.
Pay very close attention to that because that'll tell you exactly how that relationship's gonna play out. That is something that you absolutely have to look at, and you cannot put on any type of rose-colored glasses. I'm telling you.
Yes. Oh, and parents looking to find a person, watch out for red flags, please.
If that person is not coming in to love you down,
You already know.
then
You already know your
feel me.
answer.
Or if you're just there for one thing and they're there for another thing, let it be clear. Let that be
Yup.
clear. You feel me?
Intentions.
Intentions matter because you don't want to you don't want to further exacerbate your situation.
Yes. You'll fuck up yourself and the person you with.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Some
then they
people is
gonna
cool with
blame
that.
you.
Yo, listen.
Yes.
Y'all gotta understand, bro. Some things is just not worth. It's not worth like fucking somebody over.
Yup.
Some things is not worth it. I'm telling you, in the long run, it is not worth it. You will pay for it.
Oh yeah.
You will always pay your debt. You cannot
Shit.
run away from it.
Sometimes in blood, shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's not even a joke either.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's not, man, bruh.
You already
That's a
know.
whole nother. That's a whole nother layer of karma I could definitely get into. Yeah. Matter of fact, you know what? So look, while we was talking about parents, this should have also been added in too. Y'all, the older
This
you
is.
get, you gotta realize the longer you hold on to that shit. I told you it turns into disease.
Mm,
When it also turns into other things, it turns you into a magnet for bad shit.
let him cook.
See, you can be the most outwardly nice person in the fucking world. Nice, kind, and all that.
Oh,
But,
hero.
yeah, if you carry that shit in your heart and it weighs heavy, that's
Mm,
negative. That's negative
mm,
karma. So, it will, I mean,
mm.
it can turn into it can turn into illness or it can turn into an accident that will take you the hell up out of here.
Mm.
This is why bad things happen to good people because you're not actually good.
Yep.
Because
What is
you're not living for yourself.
I'm gonna just say this phrase. I know it's just a movie, but what is Goblin Green Goblin say in the newest Spider-Man? No good deed goes unpunished.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just
No
'cause you
good
did
deed.
good, man.
Mm-hmm. It's about,
Or you feel you did good just 'cause you got that hero complex.
or you want to be a good person, or you
Yep.
feel like that's what it means to be a good person. I want to be. Don't strive to be a good person. Strive to be yourself.
Yes.
The biggest thing you can do is cheat yourself out of being authentically you.
Bro, and people fucking see that.
It's crazy.
People will see you make the change, and those who want that will stick with you to the end.
Yeah. Y'all gotta understand rejection is protection
Ah,
or redirection. I promise you. Listen, I be saying listen a lot. I gotta stop doing that. But as someone who had a big circle of friends at one point in time in my younger
Yeah.
years, I dealt with a lot of drama. I dealt with a lot of bullshit.
Oh yeah.
A lot of instances or cases of being caught up in dumb shit.
Mhm.
And that's because of that's also because of my choices too. Gotta take my accountability, you feel me?
Right.
But
The
as
growth.
I grew older, I realized a lot of these people who I fucked with, they didn't fuck with me how I fucked with them.
Yep.
So, and then on top of that, as me being who I am, I don't be in those type of situations. So it's just like, why am I now why am I now attracting these type of situations? See, you once you hang around people for a certain amount of period of time, once you in their energy, y'all start swapping energies.
Uh,
Yeah,
we getting into the energetic field, y'all.
yeah. Just a little bit, slight work, slight work.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
and at that point, you will start notice this is where destiny swapping come in. Now, people got to understand though, destiny swapping, it's a real thing, but it's not a real thing at the same time. how do I
Hmm.
how do I go into this, man? How do I? It's like, god damn, that's too damn sweet. Ooh, that's too sweet. Hold on, what time is it? Fucking Christ. God damn.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It's a good thing they taught us
And
now.
there's the alarm.
Alarm.
Or the bell, really. Yeah, tornado alarm going off in the back.
Uh, my boy about to have a damn tornado.
No, they check it.
My boy about to have a swirlnado.
I am that storm. Fuck you talk about.
I'm about to have a tornado.
All right, y'all. We gonna end this sermon right here, I think. And I
Oh
think
yeah, my
I'm.
plug called me. I mean, hit me up.
Oh. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. I
Yeah.
I appreciate those who listen and those who will listen.
Oh yeah. And sorry we had to firmly wrap our hands around y'all next when we said that, but not
Oh
sorry
yeah.
at the same time because we have to be unapologetic in the things that we say. We want to cut deep, but we also want to give y'all the remedy to heal that cut.
Yes, that part. Too many of y'all hurt out here, bro. Going
Oh,
around with your pain out.
oh. Ooh.
Unhealed trauma. Y'all need to take care of that.
Mm.
Everything is for you, not against you.
Say it again.
Everything is for you. I'll even slow it down. It's not against you. Think of a forge. I mean, y'all are staring at my furnace right now. If you listening to this, if you playing it, think of a forge. If y'all want to sharpen that blade, if y'all want to have the best blade, there's a lot of shit that goes into that. I don't know all the terminology, so I won't sit here and try to explain it. But y'all get my point, man. You seriously need to face the music and come out on top. Do it for yourself and do it for those who look up to you. Always do it for those who look up to you.
Please. There are generations, bloodlines that depend on you.
Yeah.
You don't understand the weight that is actually on your shoulders. That is why I'm putting my hands around your neck. So you don't feel the weight.
Yes.
But it's okay though, it's okay.
Y'all gonna come out on top. If you do the work.
Yeah, if you do the work.
100%.
Yeah, just make sure you do that. Because if you don't, you're gonna be back here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm coming right back in this bitch.
You gonna remember this conversation too, for real.
Yeah, you definitely gonna remember this conversation because somebody in a different or similar voice with a different or similar face is gonna say the same shit, cadence for cadence, and you're gonna be like, I've been here before.
It be that way.
I've been here before, yo.
Stop being scared. Face it.
Is it?
But anyway, we love y'all's faces. And as always, we see you in the next stream. Peace out, y'all.